Good evening, hello and welcome. You're watching The Nation at 5. I'm Anusha Soni. Our top focus this hour. Who will be the Chief Minister? Kaun banega Mukhyamantri in Karnataka? That's the key question that's staring the top brass of the Congress party right now. There's hustle bustle, a lot of political grapevine. We continue to get you all the details on that big story which is our focus right now. Now, the Congress party has won Karnataka with a huge margin, with a huge mandate. But who will be the Chief Minister? That headache continues for the grand old party. It's the popular Mr. Siddaramaiah versus the loyalist DK Shivkumar for the top job in Karnataka. The Congress top brass is in a huddle and is trying to placate both the leaders. Only one can be the Chief Minister. Mr. Kharge will be meeting former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who has reached Delhi, and DK Shivkumar is set to travel to Delhi very soon. So both of them will be here in the national capital. Both leaders are expected to meet the Congress president, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, and he himself hails from Karnataka, from Gulbarga, and is a Dalit leader who's respected across the party and across the party lines as well. And there are also observers who have submitted the report to the party high command. That report is going to be critical as well. Meanwhile, there was a full drama in Bengaluru where DKS and Siddaramaiah supporters staged protests demanding Chief Minister posts to their respective leaders. Yesterday, the observers had a meeting with all the MLAs and a one-line resolution was passed at the CLP meet that it's going to be Mr. Kharge's call, which will be the final call and will be accepted by everyone. And as I've been telling you about this infighting for the post of the Chief Minister, or a healthy competition, as the Congress party says it is, the chatter within the Congress party is that the top sources indicate that Mr. Siddaramaiah wants to be the person who has the first shot at the chair of the Chief Minister. Let's tell you about what is happening. As I said earlier, if there's a rotational formula which is considered, Mr. Siddaramaiah wants to be the first one. Sources further say that the power-sharing proposal was floated, but Mr. Siddaramaiah has resisted it, keeping in mind that it hasn't yielded results in other states. He also asked the High Command to give first 2 years to him and then the later years to Mr. DK Shivkumar. Within the camp of Mr. DK Shivkumar, even the power sharing formula is something which is not acceptable. He has cited Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh cases as an example that, look, this formula does not work, and it has not worked for the Congress party. Both leaders have reached out to all the MLAs seeking the support. Big challenge for the High Command is how to decide and accommodate both the ambitions of both the leaders. Both have worked very hard in the state of Karnataka to cement this victory. It is the organization skills of Mr. DK Shivkumar versus Mr. Siddaramaiah's administrative skills and his vast base, the caste base and the caste equations that come right if he's chosen for the chair for the Chief Minister. I want to cut across to my colleague Harish, who's with us on the broadcast. Harish, what works in the favor of Mr. Siddaramaiah? I mean, most political pundits would place their bet on Mr. Siddaramaiah right now because he seems to be the contender, the front runner for the top job. Harish, can you hear me? Am I audible to you? All right, we'll just try and connect with Harish and get you more details on that important story. Let me check if Rohini or Pallavi is with us on the broadcast. I want to cut across to Pallavi Ghosh first, our senior editor. Pallavi, I'll take the same point with you. What works in the favor of Mr. Siddaramaiah?
Well, I mean, the seniority, the experience, and it's believed that the largest number of MLAs are with Siddaramaiah. So that is a factor which definitely goes in his favor. If we're going to talk about Rajasthan example, and I remember, despite the fact that Sachin Pilot was the PCC chief, he had spent 4.5 years in Jaipur traveling across the state, and much of the credit at that point of time for the Congress's win also went to him. It was Ashok Gehlot who was the chosen one simply because he had the seniority, the maximum number of MLAs, at least that the perception was, and that's the reason why he became a chief minister and not Sachin Pilot. Rest is history. We saw those pictures. We've been hearing him speak out. Now, the main concern with the Congress party is that in case you decide to go for Siddaramaiah, who belongs to a Kuruba caste, who is believed to also have a large number of MLAs with him, how do you then placate DK Shivkumar, and how do you guarantee that whatever you offer DK Shivkumar is not going to end up becoming a situation like it is in Rajasthan today? And the thing is that Lok Sabha elections are in April-May 2024. Should there be a kind of a disunity or there are loggerheads to each other, then the Congress party performs badly in one of the biggest states in Karnataka. I mean, Karnataka sends more than 15 MPs, and therefore it really matters pandoras for the Congress party. More than that, it will also be seen as a failed effort on the part of either the Bharat Jodo Yatra or Rahul Gandhi's efforts to ensure that both Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar work together. It's also likely to open a Pandora's box where there would be similar situation in other Congress ruled states, particularly say Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, which is why amicable solution and choice of the CM becomes very critical for the Congress party.
Pallavi Ghosh getting us all the details. Well, we spoke for Mr. Siddaramaiah. What are the things that work in his favour? Like Pallavi just elaborated. But Mr. D.K. Shivkumar is not just anybody. He's a tall Vocaliga leader, somebody who's been the troubleshooter for the Congress party. His camp has also flexed the muscle. Vocaligas en masse have voted for the Congress party after 25 years. That's one of the primary reasons that in the old Mysuru region, the Congress party was able to expand. They claim that Vocaligas voted for the Congress as they wanted to see Mr. D.K. Shivkumar as the Chief Minister. The camp also says that Congress party has 29 newly elected Vocaliga MLAs, and if they want to make more of that consolidation, they need to give Mr. D.K. Shivkumar his due. Majority of the MLAs to push for Chief Minister post for Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, and he has funded several candidates this election season, helped counter BJP's might. He's one of the richest politicians in the country. So a lot of support across the caste equation also working in for Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. Well, not as much as Mr. Siddaramaiah. The MLAs are likely to empower the High Command. DK's camp claims that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will recognize the loyalty and the sacrifice that he's made. And there are also hopes that there is no question of settling for a Deputy Chief Minister face. Listen in to what D.K. Shivkumar said earlier.
One thing I would like to tell, we have passed a single line resolution leaving to the High Command. We have, under my leadership, 135 MLAs. All of them with one voice have said that the matter will be left to the High Command. I don't have any single number. I don't have any personal number. Whatever my number is, the Congress number. I had assured Srimati Sonia Gandhi when she appointed me in the mid-time also. I issued Rahul Gandhi. I issued Ms. Mallikarjun Kharge ji that my aim is only to deliver Karnataka to the Congress party. So I am sure we will keep up our promise, lest the High Command will take its call.
Cutting across to my colleague Harish, Rohini, Anshul, Pallavi, they all continue to stay with us on the broadcast. Let me try and check if Harish is back with us on the show. Harish, what works for Mr. D.K. Shivkumar? What is it that he can pull out and tell the party High Command, look, I've done this for the party, you must consider me seriously?
Well, what he's done over the last decade or two. Remember, he's been their chief troubleshooter. He's been there for the party every time the party needed him. Not just with Karnataka Fest. It started with forming a government in Maharashtra when those MLAs were brought to Karnataka. Later on, Ahmed Patel's election to the Rajya Sabha. Remember, even as he ensured those Congress MLAs were at the Eagleton Resort in Bengaluru, the union government ensured there was an IT raid on him. He went through that. He went to Tihar jail after that. Came back, became the KPCC president, and ensured some new ideas and new faces were brought into the organization. He really put some life into the organization of the Congress here at a time when they were at their lowest. Remember, they won just one parliamentary seat in 2019 Lok Sabha election, despite being in government along with the JDS in a coalition here in Karnataka. Apart from that, D.K. Shivkumar would now say that the community is backing him, and perhaps after a very long time, after probably 1999, this is the first time that the Vocaligas have en masse voted for the Congress party. And if the Congress party wants to ensure that's consolidated further and cultivated, it is D.K. Shivkumar who can do it, and he's an acceptable face for other communities as well. That's been the argument of D.K. Shivkumar. He's really banking on the support of Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi to ensure that he doesn't blink first, and he's the one who will get the first shot at the CM chair.
Who will blink first? Harish said it very rightly. That's going to decide a lot of things, and Mr. D.K. Shivkumar has openly staked a claim to be the Chief Minister.